Hey everyone, it's Nitsahone here with the Red Black Zombie deck, playing my second match with it. We won the die roll, and we will go first. And we'll keep this hand as well. This is a pretty aggressive hand. We can get out there and do a lot of damage quick against this opponent. A Gravecrawler would be nice, of course, but you're not always going to get that. I'll probably play the Guildmage on turn 2. Alright, so we'll play our Guildmage. And we'll end our turn. Okay, I'm not really sure what just happened. Somehow I think I must have started 2 matches because it says someone else is waiting for me to respond. But that's a little strange. Alright, so got a blue-red deck that's running Goblin Electromancer here. I think what we want to do here is play our Crypt untapped, and then play our Death Baron so we can just start swinging. Next turn we can play our next Zombie Lord. And swing for some more, depending on what he does. Seems to be thinking pretty hard here about whether or not he wants to attack. I mean, block. Seems a little strange. Okay, our opponent finally decided to take the damage. So we'll see what happens next. Pyretic Ritual. I'm not even sure. So our opponent's trying to generate massive amounts of mana, basically. Hopefully we can kill him before that becomes a huge problem. Sure, he's going to Pyretic Ritual. No? Okay, so this makes me consider killing the Electromancer, which will severely hamper his abilities. Like Pyretic Ritual right now will cost him 1 mana, and he can make 5 mana out of it. Was it 5 or 4? It's only 3, actually. That's how good I am at reading. But still, 1 for 3 versus 2 for 3. I think I'm probably going to use the ability of my Guildmage, discard the Executioner to kill the Electromancer and just swing for 5. I mean, the other option is playing the Executioner and swinging for 7, but he'll just take it, and I'm not sure what he's trying to do, but I know that removing that Electromancer will severely hamper his ability to do so. So let's go for that. Target that, discard our Executioner, and then just swing for 5. that sets us up. So if he doesn't play a blocker this turn, we've already got lethal on the table when we cast our Executioner from the graveyard. So that works out pretty well. It makes it harder to do whatever he's planning on doing with that Pyretic Ritual and other cards like it. Right, drawing some more cards. Probably means he doesn't have a burn spell right now, but is trying to find one. Okay. Probably going to get a lightning bolt if he didn't have one already. But maybe not. Guess it doesn't have to be a lightning bolt necessarily. That's all he's got. I mean, maybe he'll... Yeah. Is he playing a blocker? Grape Shot. Yeah. Alright, well, that does derail our plan. And now we know what he's trying to do. It's a storm deck. So that'll kill our Rakdos Guildmage. So I think my plan now, I mean, it'll cost 5 after he kills it for me to bring my Risen Executioner from the graveyard, but that's probably still what I'm going to do. And just swing for 2 this turn. Actually, it'll be 3 that I swing for this turn. Alright, yeah, we'll just play our Executioner from our grave. Present him with lethal again. Put him in a situation where if he can't go off, he's got to kill one of our creatures. And I mean, if he keeps using up his grape shots like that, we're fine with that. Okay. Him playing that again is kind of problematic. Makes it easier for him to go off. Okay. He's trying to go off. Pyromancer Ascension. Okay. Yeah, that'll make you a lot of mana. I think he's lost unless he draws what he needs with Manamorphose. Nope, he didn't. Okay, so we're going to sideboard now. He's never going to be attacking, so Vengeful Pharaoh is really not very useful. I think the stockpiles are pretty useful. Slaughter Games seems like it could be good because I could name Grape Shot, for example. I think that is what I am going to side in. Three Slaughter Games. And then we'll remove... I think I'm going to take out one Executioner and one Blood Scrivener. Yeah, I think that's good. All right. If we get Slaughter Games, our opponent will probably just scoop. I mean, I'm assuming he may have Empty the Warrens as well as Grape Shot, but that's the danger of playing combo decks, though. Cards like Slaughter Games really destroy you. taking his time and deciding whether or not he wants to play first. Which doesn't seem like that complicated of a question. All right, so he is playing first. We have a good hand. We're keeping it. It'd be nice to top deck a Gravecrawler, but turn 2 Timorite's nice too. Death Baron would be a nice draw too. Pretty much everything would be. I think I meant to set out my Dreadbores, but it doesn't seem that I actually did, which is a little annoying, but it's not useless. I mean, you know, we do need to kill those Goblin Electromancers. I'm pretty sure killing the Electromancer we killed in game 1 was a huge part of why we won. And we did draw a Death Baron, which is nice. So we'll play Timorite here. We'll play probably actually the Scrivener first, then the Death Baron. Unless, of course, he plays an Electromancer, which we'll destroy immediately, now that we know what he's doing. Our opponent's still playing quite slowly, but I guess his deck, being a combo deck, is somewhat more complicated than ours, where we mostly just play dudes and swing. Alright, there's the Electromancer we were worried about. Luckily we can deal with him pretty easily. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and Dreadbore since it's our main phase anyway. So, do that. Just swing for 2. Play our Summit. And end our turn. We have a way to kill another Electromancer if one appears. Yep, there it is. Kind of glad I guess I had left the Dreadbore in, because now it gives us multiple ways to deal this Electromancer. Although Lightning Bolt would have done the same thing, and that's what I would have sided in if I'd remembered to. And we will play the Scrivener here, I think. Now, if he has a third Electromancer, we're not going to be able to deal with it immediately, unless we top deck a Terminator or a Dreadbore. But that's okay. We're going to start swinging for a lot of damage. Alright, the Ascension doesn't concern me. Now that's pretty nice. I think we're going to swing for just for 4 here. Because then I'm going to do this, which will set up, I think it'll set up lethal next turn. We'll discard our Gravecrawler. And then we'll play our Gravecrawler. So 3, 6, 9, 12. Yes, that sets up lethal next turn if we play either of the cards in our hand. He may have a removal spell. I mean, if he Grape Shots right now, he can kill these 2, which will slow us down, certainly. Of course, he added 2 blue. Okay, so he's tapped out. I'm pretty sure we got this. We'll just play our Death Baron. Swing with everything for 12. And that's GG. Not sure what our opponent can have that he's thinking so long about what to do here. Yep, and we won it. We won both game 1 and game 2 against this deck. It was a Storm deck, which has had its heyday in Tier 1. I'm pretty sure it's not Tier 1 right now, but I could see what he was doing, and it would have been really bad if our deck didn't perform as quickly as it did both games. I mean, we won this one on turn 6. I don't remember what turn we won the first game on, but it was pretty quick. So, yeah, those were some fun games, and we'll see who we play next.